Να παρακαλέσω τώρα τον κύριο Σκάνλον να μας πει με τις εταιρείες, τις βιομηχανίες με τις οποίες έχει συνεργαστεί μέχρι τώρα η εταιρεία του, ποια είναι τα δυσκολότερα προβλήματα που αντιμετώπισε κατά τον ψηφιακό μετασχηματισμό τους και τι συμβουλές θα έδινε προκειμένου μια βιομηχανία να πιάσει όσο πιο γρήγορα γίνεται τους στόχους της.
Okay, I caught the end of that, but I think I got the question. So thank you. You know, there are three things that we see as major barriers to successfully implementing Industry 4.0. The number one thing I think that is probably most challenging is mindset. And so we heard a little bit about cultural change, but the reality is I think it goes more than into culture. So we see a lot of companies actually implementing tools without having implemented skill set. And you really need to start with a foundation of helping your employees through shared ownership and various other techniques, and having pilots using, we like to think of using Agile, using lean startup principles, as well as using design thinking, frankly. And we combine those so that we have empathy not only for the employees that are going to be implementing these systems, but also the customers, of course, that we're building them for. So helping to address the mindset issue through pilots and it's learning by doing is the best way from our experience, and framing the scope of these projects helps a lot. Then you go into skill set, and then you can go into tool set. The second thing, of course, is capital. So, you know, often, you know, it's how do you justify? You know, there are a lot of people that are selling Industry 4.0 assessments, perhaps, without the understanding of the core domain of the manufacturing process. It could be energy, it could be in smart cities, or it could be in digital factories. So those are certainly, you know, the key areas. And I think related to the first one, it's not getting started. So wanting to have you know, the ability to get started, to try something, to learn fast forward, and we like to think of it as learning fast forward versus failing fast forward. That's the only way you're going to get started. So getting the flywheel spinning with a scope that is that's not too broad, not trying to boil the ocean, that you have a chance of succeeding, is a good way to help influence those other things. And, you know, related to that is making sure that you have the right partners on the team. Because the other thing we've seen is people trying to do this completely organically on their own. And, you know, we have partners. And why do we have partners? Because we need partners. We need people that are experts in these different technologies. And I think, you know, so do all of you. So making sure that you have the dream team of partners involved in that ecosystem helps a lot.
Thank you very much. Κύριε Τσεν, έρχομαι πάλι σε εσάς για να κλείσουμε την συζήτησή μας. Θα ήθελα να μας δώσετε με μεγαλύτερη λεπτομέρεια πληροφορίες για κάποιες υπηρεσίες προστιθέμενης αξίας που θα αναπτυχθούν για τις εταιρείες μέσα από το 5G.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I would like to talk about the individual part, which is B2C market. Because of the 5G speed, the low latency, and also the massive collection, the individual can feel the benefits very easily. So that means you will have virtual reality services, you will have augmented reality services, and sooner or later you will have the holographic communication availability with your friends in another country easily. This is obvious to the B2C market. But to the B2B market, let's call it the industrial market. Today we are discussing the industrial 94.0. This answer is not so clear yet. Although we have seen a lot of use cases from the video, but somehow it's in the initial stage. And I will give you some example to explain further about the user cases in different industries. First of all, we have seen the manufacturing industry here. I have personally visited several production lines in different companies. They are monitoring all the products in different phases to see whether the phase 1 is qualified or not. In the past, they do it through person. You check through your eye, you check through the temperature, you check through the different sensors, but now they are using the video to check. They are using different sensors to check, real-time checking. And after the checking, they will proceed with the necessary actions by human or by machine or by robots. But Tim mentioned that human plus robots is the best solution. Okay, this is for the manufacturing. In the past, they have 40 people for one product line, but now the 40 people can deal with 3 product line. This is happening in some manufacturing industries. Second, I will give you some example for the agriculture industries. We have seen a lot of user cases worldwide. For instance, in China, there's a province which is very good at the, the farming for the cow. They take the real-time checking from the movement, from the temperature of the cow, and they find the best time to milk, which in the past is not feasible. In the past, it's not available, but now they made it. So, and now they put the video to the vegetable to check the status of the vegetable and send the real-time information back to the AI system to put the necessary action, the next step. And in some extreme working condition, we have the firefighter here, we have the lifeguard, and we have, for instance, we have the mining workers, and they have the real-time video information from the on-site condition. After that, they can deal with all the tasks remotely in the office. So the 5G technology, or we call it the wireless technology, can solve this kind of remote, extremely bad situation, condition working. This is another industry. At the end, I would like to say the tourism industry, which is very important in Greece. The tourism industry, the future of the tourism industry we have seen in other countries, they put image recognition and the video recognition inside the industry. When you pass one archaeological site, when you see the picture through your glasses, the digital guide will come out. It will introduce you the original view of the site. It will introduce you the background of this site, and also you can do an interaction with your families. You can show what we have seen here with low latency. You can communicate with your family, with your friend. So the interactivity in the future in tourism industry is available. So I give you some example in different industries, but still, the 5G or the wireless, the digitalization of all the industry depends on different demands of this industry. How we can improve the experience of the individuals, how we can improve the productivity of the factories, how we could improve the product quality through the technology, and how we can improve the cost of the operational cost and also the capex cost. That's the key elements we have to consider before we move to the digitalization era. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Scanlon. Thank you, Mr. Chen. Thank you very much. Θα μπούμε τώρα στην επόμενη ενότητα της συζήτησής μας. Πριν μπούμε,